All right, welcome to our Z100 Artist Interview Lounge presented by Celsius Energy Drinks. I'm Crystal Rosas. Today we have the viral sensation. She flew across the globe to meet her online boo in Pakistan, only to end up in one of the most viral moments, gaining her nearly hundreds of thousands of followers. Her fans have been glued to every move since. She held impromptu press conferences. She said the funniest lines and demanded $500,000 from the government, all for charity. Naturally, she's here to spill all the unhinged details of her wild ride. Please welcome Onijah Robinson, known as
Yes.
Onijah Ahmed.
Yes. Hello, guys. Hello. It's nice to be here this morning.
It's so nice to see you because we've seen
Mhm.
you online and I didn't know what kind of
Mhm.
energy I was going to get when I met you here, but you
Uh-huh.
you radiate love, light, good
Yes.
vibes.
Yes. Sure. For sure. A lot of people tell me that when they come around me, they, be more happy than what they was. Sometimes I am a pretty good person.
Yes, girl. Well, your makeup, you slay. Did you do that yourself?
No, the makeup artist, B Monroe.
Yay.
Shout out to B Monroe. Thank you, girl, for doing my makeup.
And then I think right here we need a nail cam because your claws right now
Yes. No,
are.
we don't need a nail cam
Oh, no,
because
no.
right now these are coming off.
Okay. Oh, but they look gorgeous.
Yes. Yes.
Wow.
Mhm.
I'm a nail girl too. So even the bling and the.
For sure, I like the stiletto. This is what they call
Yeah, yeah.
the pointy nails. I
Hmm.
feel like it's more like lady, like
Yes.
sexy, make you feel great.
I'm right with you, Nija.
Yes.
I want to get to your roots because you're born in New York. What
hmm
part?
I was raised in East New York, but I had moved to the Bronx
Okay, okay.
for a period of time. So I've been there for like a few years,
Hmm.
about 5 years.
Yeah. And
hmm
where are your roots from? Your family roots?
They are Jamaican,
Hmm.
and I'm half Jamaican. So yes, I have some West Indian in me.
Okay, okay.
hmm
And then you grew up around here and went to school here too. What was that like?
It was great. I was in high school. I was pregnant my throughout the years, but it was great because I still graduated and then I went to school for medical assistant.
Oh, I didn't know that.
hmm
So, how was it being a teen mom and still going to school and following your dreams? That's really
I
awesome that you did
mean, it
that.
was hard at the beginning, but I had a lot of support, so it was easy for me. Having a whole family together.
Hmm.
Living in Queens, so it was great. Yeah.
What was your favorite part about being in school and the medical field? And what did you learn? What was your emphasis?
Okay, well, the best thing about being in medical school is that you know that you could save someone's life maybe in the near future.
Hmm.
That's how I feel, learning about blood pressure and stuff like that. It's
Yeah, yeah.
awesome.
Wow. Are you still in that or have you been working on different things
Yes,
since
I'm
then?
working on different things. I have some things coming that's dropping soon. Look out for it, guys. You guys gonna be
Ooh.
so excited. I do have high jobs for the women's. That means the scarf is gonna be definitely on the website.
Oh, beautiful.
Yeah, and they've been asking for lip gloss too. So don't worry, y'all gonna get y'all lip gloss.
Is that New York hustle mentality? You got to get what they want.
Gotta get what they want. Yes, it gotta be approved.
Are you still close with your family? Because it is beautiful that they were able to help you. Your
hmm
community helped you raise your
Your
kids and while
kids,
you were
yes.
still.
I am close to my family. Actually, my family's close with me because I love from a distance. I'm always busy, but they sure do keep in contact for sure.
Hmm.
hmm
What are they saying about everything that's been happening?
They was like, I'm happy you came back. We really
Mhm.
miss you. Um, I just feel like they just being dramatic.
Okay, okay, I hear you. Yeah,
Yeah.
sometimes they be a little extra and be talking
Yeah,
and
they
yapping.
extra. Definitely
Yeah.
for sure. Cause I was out there having fun. I was enjoying my life. I was Yeah.
No, following a long distance love, I hear you. My man's all the way in California. So I
Oh
totally
yes.
that's not easy.
It's not easy.
Mm-mm. And so when you were online and talking
Mm.
to the guy that you were dating in Pakistan,
Yes.
why was he different than other guys that you were chatting with?
Because I feel like we so compatible because we got like business minds. Like our minds are like made to like do good bit like, I came out with my business 2000 and what? 23, 21. I came out with Onijah Styles LLC. And he just helped me with making my page, and it just clicked ever since. Like, it was really compatible. It was really weird because I was like, wow, he's just what I needed.
Okay, okay. Even from a
Uh-huh.
distance, I mean, he was still there for you
Helping
and
me.
supporting
Yeah,
you.
yeah. We definitely talk on the phone all the time. FaceTime, and we keep in contact for sure.
So then what happened where you finally decided I'm going to go out and I'm going to get my man?
Okay, so after I got married, we got married August 29th, 2024. So after I got married, it's been like since like a year and a half. He booked my ticket, and I just was like, I'm ready to leave New York and just enjoy myself.
Mhm.
I was like, I'm going on my honeymoon. It was a honeymoon at first, and I wound up overstaying.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
Okay, so then when what ended up being different from when you guys were chatting every single day to when you were out there? Like when did it kind of switch?
Well, basically when he came to pick me up from the airport, that's when we like automatically like grew a bond together. Like, we was excited to see each other for sure.
What did you notice that was very different from living here in New York to when you went to Pakistan?
The weather.
Okay.
Yeah, it's the weather. It's so cold in New York 24/7. I mean, like, 365 days out the year.
We had a long
We
winter.
Yeah, and it's still going on, and it's already supposed to be spring, and out there it's very hot all year round. You
Hmm.
will enjoy more in the heat than the cold.
Yeah, okay, I see. You can be out more. There's
Yeah,
stuff to do
enjoying yourself
outside, not in the
doing,
house.
yeah, for sure, on the land, picking fruits, just doing things that we don't normally do out here in New York.
So, what other things made you want to stay there longer than to come back home? Because you had some choices, but you're like, I'm not leaving. I'm staying.
Yeah, because I loved it. Like the trees is nice. The air is clean. It's just so many things. I had fun going on the dates. My husband took me out on a few dates. We went out partying with his family. They party as in like we would all eat together.
Yeah.
Yeah, I enjoyed it many nights. I went to a few weddings.
The weddings get crazy over there,
Yeah,
huh?
the weddings are amazing over there for sure. It's a lot of people, women, and we all getting ourselves together.
Hmm.
All in one room, all women, and all the men stay together, and it's just fun. It's just different.
What other differences in cultures did you pick up over there that maybe we should implement more in the States and in New York?
Yeah, I just feel like bring the love, like stay together, like it's unity, basically over there. So I just hoping to bring that over here to New York to show people that you don't have to be so angry all the time. It's better things else you could do.
And we even saw that when you started blowing up and then all the press conferences happening. I mean, even though you were there with a whole bunch of other men, but it feels like they were still respectful towards you. It felt like they wanted to hear what you had to say.
Yeah, they wanted to hear what I had to say for sure. And I try to make them understand as, clear as possible because, they speak a different language, but they do understand English a
Yeah.
little bit,
Uh-huh.
So I was trying to make it clear to them that, they know it was all out of love, you know what I'm saying? Like we all was outside. It was millions of men around, but, nobody was disrespectful. They just wanted to see me and
Yeah.
see who I was, so.
Why do you think people were so interested in knowing about you and hearing what you had to say?
Because when I went out there, I was giving the kids like money. Me and my husband was like, they would run up to the car, so we would give them money. Every time they would see me, they would notice me, and that's how I blew up with the kids first.
And then all the adults were like, "Why is everyone?" And then they noticed that you were just so giving. So then
Yeah,
everyone just wanted.
they exactly, and they noticed that I was from New York.
Mhm.
I have a United States passport.
I
So they
see.
they knew the difference, and the love I bring to them was like unbelievable.
Mhm. And I feel like a lot of people had it misconstrued when you were asking the government for resources and money because it wasn't even for you.
No, it's not for me. It's definitely to donate to the countries. That's one thing I'm still standing on to this day, and it will never change. I am getting there, and I'm working on it with my team. I'm very grateful for my executive manager, my manager that's always with me, Jamila. So I appreciate my team, my stylist, my makeup artists.
Mhm.
They all doing a great job. So it's easier for me to do what I have to do also.
So that's still part of your mission is still.
Yeah, still part of my mission is to come up with a construction company in the near future. But the near future could be like a year or two or so.
Have you seen people following in your ideas and
Yes, yes. I walked around. I went the last place I went to was Red Hook. I see that they building some trees and land over there. And that's awesome, but I have my own thing going on. So I will be bringing something nice, something to make you feel like you're at home and you want to stay here
Mhm.
in New York City.
Okay, okay. And then when we saw you in your press conferences as well, you just, we don't know how, but you were coming out with these witty, quick one liners. I mean, people
Yes.
were coming at you and poking in, and you even were like, it's against my religion to tell you my business. Like, that,
Yes.
that went off. Where does that wit come from?
I mean, it's just about the privacy. When you think about it, you just be like, what you could do and what you can't do in the religion. So it's just so easy to be like, I can't say this, I can't say that.
Mhm.
Certain things have to be private. So, these words that I'm saying is like real words. And it makes sense,
Mhm.
basically, because in the religion, you're really not supposed to tell your business. So that's a true fact quote.
So you're just walking the walk and you're just doing that.
I'm just doing that.
Yes. So we've also noticed, obviously, that your religion is framing your privacy. How does your faith guide you through those public moments where you see people saying these things that might not be true or saying hateful things?
I mean, when they say I'm not really on the internet like that, honestly. Like, I'm just working. Like, if somebody come up to me and tell me something, then I just be like, all right, I check it right then and there.
Hmm.
But honestly, I'm not looking on the internet and seeing if they talking, good or bad. I'm just enjoying my life. There's only one life to live, and I hope people can understand that they got the opportunity to do the same.
Hmm. Do you plan on traveling back to Pakistan soon?
Yes, I am planning on traveling back to Pakistan. Maybe within a few months, like 1 or 2 or 3 months. Let's see, because I'm
Okay.
working also. So, that would be a good trip.
Are you talking to that family still and your husband over there?
Yes, his mom always calling and checking on me for
So
sure. Yeah, she
cute.
loves me. I really love his mom. Like, she would cook and like cater to us.
Oh, she
Yeah.
was warm and welcoming.
Yeah, she was warm and welcoming for real because in Muslim religion, if you saying you're married and you're not married, that's a sin. So you really have to be married. So, I just want to clear the rumors that I am married and I don't know what to tell you guys. Google it.
Find it yourself.
Google it. Find it yourself. Hello.
Well, she said it here. Were there any moments that you didn't post online that were some of your favorites that we didn't get to see?
Yes, I post a lot of pictures, but I have a lot of pictures in my phone that's hidden. Before I converted, I have a picture where that I have on a dress and some shoes and some braids in my hair.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Oh, pretty. So you got to get glammed up there too in your own different ways.
Yes, glammed up in my own different ways. Yes. I came out with the eyebrow thing. So honestly, guys, when y'all see me drop something, please support because this is all going out to charity also. This is just to help the different countries that are struggling also. We're trying to do our best.
Hmm. And so when you were over there, did you notice that online you were getting mad love, not just in Pakistan, but everywhere? What was that moment like?
That was a graceful moment. I feel very blessed. I feel blessed to bless others. I feel very highly recommended.
Hmm.
So it's great. It feels good. To know that you're a positive impact on the community and not a negative.
What did it feel like coming back to the States?
I ain't want to come back. I did not want to come back. Not because I love New York, but I was still on vacation. I feel like I wasn't ready yet. I was still in the sun. And I was just, enjoying myself.
That's how I feel when I go back home to my family in Mexico. Like it just feels like a vacation.
Yeah,
Everyone's so
you said
nice.
Mexico? Oh,
Yeah.
wow. Yes,
Hmm.
definitely for sure.
Have you
Yeah.
been?
No, I haven't been, but I will be making my way around. Trust me.
Yes.
Yes. Because I love different foods, and tacos is my favorite, especially the Dorito Supreme Taco from Taco Bell.
Yes, it's a little Americanized, but we'll take you to get the real tacos.
Yes, the real
Yes.
tacos. I seen it. I watch it all the time on TikTok. I used to watch this vendor. He makes hot dogs the Mexican way, and it looks
Bacon.
so good.
Yeah.
Oh, you know exactly what I'm talking
Yes,
about.
with the mayo and all that.
Yeah,
The
exactly.
onions. They don't have that
Yes.
here. All they have is a
They
boiled.
have it here?
No, they only have the boiled and the cart hot dogs. They don't have the street Mexican ones here.
Yeah, they need it. They missing out on a lot. I'm sorry. I can't stay here. I come to visit.
Well, yeah, you've been all around. You just got back from Atlanta, and you said they were giving
Yes.
you so much love.
Yeah, shout out to Sierra, girl. I love Sierra for sure. She's so kind and beautiful in a person.
She took you out, the artist.
Yes, she took
What was
me
that
out.
like?
That was amazing.
How did
It
that even
felt,
happen?
I just feel like okay, so we just linked up on the collab on our businesses. And we just took it from there. We do have new things coming. I don't want to say as yet because I want everybody to be happy and surprised about it because we've been working hard on what we have coming.
So, what other maybe influencers or artists have reached out to you, or maybe even reposted your things that you were shook?
Steph London. Shout out to Steph London. You're beautiful also. I liked when, we went out to eat for lunch. It was great because, I do have some Jamaican roots and Steph London is Jamaican. And we went out to a nice island restaurant. It was cool. It was nice and relaxed. And we tore that food up.
I'm a foodie too.
We
I'm
tore
right
that
with
food
you.
up.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, that's great.
Mhm.
What are you learning from now working with people like Sierra?
I'm learning that people, saying that it's a blessing for me to be there, but I say it's a blessing for you to be here. It goes both ways. Not because I have a lot going on doesn't mean that I don't pay attention to the love. I always pay attention to the love for sure.
And I think it's fun, the responses that people give you, because they aren't really used to seeing a woman demanding things and wanting things and seeing the way that you carry yourself. Like, you're very poised, you're very calm, you're never rude or malicious.
Yeah.
People like seeing that.
Yeah, they really do. They do. I mean,
They're not used to it.
they're not used to it, but this is why I'm here to show them that, like, you could be this way and not that way. Sometimes it take a little step to push forward. So I'm glad that people taking the good side of me, cause I'm a very nice, loving person. You know what I'm saying? Like, so I'm very supportive also. So I'm very grateful for everything, basically.
We also saw that you spent some time in Dubai. How was that?
It was great. Honestly, it's very, very hot in Dubai. It's hot in Pakistan, but in Dubai, it's like the sun sting your skin.
You couldn't even walk on the sand when I went. Like, the
Yeah,
sand was
it's
boiling.
boiling hot, but it's very beautiful. Shout out to everybody in Dubai. I do have a husband, so stop trying to get me married to y'all. Stop it. Respect for the
You
law,
already
respect
have
for the
your
high
king.
law.
You have your king. You don't need
Yes,
to.
I have my king, and you guys will be seeing him soon. It's not easy. I mean, he loves the fact that we both getting fame. He loves because it's more like on the spiritual side. So
What does he say about it?
he just say like, oh, okay, what do you have planned for today? Most of the time, he's planning it out with the manager anyway, so he knows what I'm doing anyway. Regardless, he knows what I'm doing the next day and the day. He knows my schedule, so it's nothing to explain to him.
Good. And then what about music? I mean, we all love music. You've been here in New York. What were you listening to when you were younger?
I listen to a lot of African music.
Okay.
From South Africa. I love African music. I used to be a dancer. Like, I used to dance to African music.
What is that called?
Buster 929. I pray to her music also. I pray to God. And she has some good lyrics. Like, it's really amazing. I love their music, and it just gives you like a peace of mind. Nothing too fast, nothing too slow. It's just, just something good to listen to sometimes, something different outside the box that everybody's in.
I was wondering, do you listen to popular music? Is there any artists that are in mainstream that are some of your favorites?
Yeah, what the hell?
What the hell on?
What the hell on?
What the hell berry?
What the hell berry? What the hell? That's my song right there. I can say that because I'm tired of people. I gotta say, what the hell? What the hell? And that's it. Shout out to whoever made that song. I'm sorry, guys. I don't know y'all. I be too busy. But shout out.
But that's a banger. With the
Yeah.
Helly song.
That Helly song, yes, for sure.
Number one on your
Number one on the hit list.
Yes. What about movies or streams? Do you watch anything on Netflix?
Honestly, I don't really watch TV
Mhm.
because I pray a lot.
Yeah.
Like, I could pray sitting up with my eyes closed, or I pray bending over on the floor with my knees on with my head on the floor, praying to Allah. Or, it's different ways that I pray. I pray through songs too. You don't always have to pray and go to church just to pray. You could pray however you want, whenever you want, and however you want.
Mhm.
God is gonna answer your prayers regardless. Just take that time out, that 5 minutes or that 10 minutes, and pray. However you pray, you could pray in the car with your eyes closed. It don't matter. Just God is listening. Trust me.
What are some prayers that you had that you just see coming true all the time?
Yes. So one of my prayers was Proverbs 3:6. Basically, it's explaining how grateful you can be.
So you found a lot of grace and thankfulness in your life every day.
Yes, every day I found out. Yeah, I always been like that though. I always been praying though. Like I was a Christian before I converted, so I was always in church. So yeah.
Okay. And what about scrolling? Do you scroll? Do you have any favorite TikTokers?
Yeah, I scroll. My favorite TikToker right now is Molly. Her song that she just dropped is so hot. She's from Africa.
Okay.
I love her. I love her song. Yeah, I find that very nice.
If there's anyone that you haven't met that you can talk to and ask a question to, who would that be?
Okay, so I most likely I would ask an older person a question.
Okay.
I'll pick somebody older in the industry. Let me see.
Anyone you look up to?
Yeah, I look up to a lot of few actors. Um, yeah, they doing their thing. They doing their job. I just right now I don't have a list, but for sure I love the lady on Everybody Hate Chris. Also, the mother. I like to watch shows like that, like episodes like that. I do watch TV once in a blue.
Mm-hmm.
For sure. I'll watch a movie or I'll go to the movies and watch it, and that'll be it. But I'm not really a TV person.
Have you seen any movies lately, or what are some of your favorite ones?
Yes, The Curl. The Curl. Like basically the movie when she was saving her father from the alligator in the basement.
Oh no.
Yeah.
No,
You might
was
not know about it, but it came out a few like 1 or 2 years ago. It's
Do you
very
like
popular.
thrillers?
Yeah, I like thrillers.
Do you watch scary movies or no?
No.
Yeah, no, my man can't watch
I
scary
don't watch
movies.
nothing scary or with blood or whatever.
Yeah, gore.
Just, regular normal movies. Yeah.
Yeah. So what's your message that you want to get across to everyone that's been watching you and following you? And
I just want to say, look up to God. We all have someone to look up to, and you can look up to God for your problems. I mean, it's not going to happen overnight, but you never know. You never know what's going to happen the next day. So, always just keep God in your prayers. And, we all been through the struggle. I've been through the struggle.
And I know that you loved Pakistan and that vacation honeymoon style living, but what are some things about New York City that you love that you can't get anywhere else?
I love Times Square. There's a lot of people. I like being around a lot of people, like things that's active. And it reminds me of Pakistan because there's a lot of it's like the community that we have is like similar, a lot of people around supporting you looking at you, saying hello. So that's a good thing.
How does it feel right now to be Onijah Ahmed?
It feels great. I ain't even gonna lie.
Why?
Because it feels great to be a wife for the first time.
I'm trying to be like you. I'm trying to be like you.
Oh, wow. Yes. Just to mention that I love your ring. I'm going to, my husband going to buy me another ring. He bought me a red rose diamond. Yes, for over $9,000, and we lost it out there. So.
What do you mean?
Yeah. We lost my ring at a hotel. So, definitely for sure is. He's purchasing another.
Wait, what was the moment where you're like, where is this?
Yeah, I brung the cameras to the hotel. I brought the news to the hotel actually.
And in that entire time, it just got lost.
No, it was lost before that. I was going to go pick it up because I know, nobody steals out there. If they see that's yours or you left it, it's going to be the same place where you left it. But somehow, I don't know, it's just missing.
Ah.
It sucks, yeah. But, my husband told me don't worry about it. He's going to get me another one.
And another one, and
And another
one.
one, and another one, and
Oh,
another
that's
one.
beautiful.
So congratulations to you.
Thank you. Congratulations to you as
I,
well.
I I also like everybody's I seen a few guys converted into Islam, and I feel like that's a good thing. A few women converted into Islam. They was like shouting me out saying thank you. Like it's never too late to praise God and to feel good about yourself. It's never too late to to repent for your sins. So that's a good thing. I'm happy it took a good impact out on the world instead of a negative.
And I'm also happy that you're spreading about your charity. What do you think is your number one calling to give back to? Like if you could focus on one type of charity.
Well, in one charity, I feel like I'll be raising funds for like 4 different countries at a time. So, I will basically be giving out cash. However, I'm gonna do it. They're gonna receive.
It's coming out.
It's coming out.
Yes.
It's coming out.
Yes. Well, we just want to say thank you so, so much for stopping by. We know you're busy, but
Mhm.
giving love to New York and to the whole world. It's been such a whirlwind to watch.
Yes, respect for life, respect to Z100 New York. Period. I love you guys.
Thank you, Onijah. Always, always.